Now that's interesting. Look at this. It's a Belgian Tervuren Shepherd.
Wow, beautiful dog.
Isn't it an interesting dog? Real work dog. Look at the hind quarter on it.
Reminds me of my first dates in high school.
Yeah. Come in.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Zachary Ruman with ADP.
Zachary, good to meet you.
Mind if I have a seat?
Please sit. Wonderful.
How are you doing today?
Fair to partly cloudy.
I understand. It is a little bit dreary outside.
Well, you know, it's in this past weekend, tried to play golf, got froze out on Saturday. No,
it was cold.
not fun. Played 9 holes and said, what the hell are we doing here?
Golf game good? Golf game bad?
The golf game's okay. Actually, Sunday, my wife and I went over to Dewey's Indoor Golf out on Turkey Lake.
Yeah.
And we played TPC Scottsdale in 2 hours, you know. And then it was actually a lot of fun. Had a good time.
I'm glad you had a great time.
It was kind of cool.
Before we start, would love to give you my business card.
Appreciate it, Zach.
Just gives you a direct line. to
Zach or Zachary? What do you go by?
We're going to go by Zach today.
Okay, good.
Yeah. So my mom calls me Zachary, everyone else calls me Zach. So.
Well, yeah, Zachary. Yeah, I got it. Yeah.
100%.
Does she use your middle name?
Oh, when I get in trouble, it does happen all the time.
No, get in here. Yeah.
Well, I appreciate you taking the time to talk to me today. I just wanted to let you know that I am with ADP, and at the end of the day, we're all about looking at your business in a nutshell. So
Okay.
perfect. So, just wanted to start out.
I understand you talked with my wife.
Yes,
So tell me what you talked about.
she said that we had about 20 minutes today. Is that still good?
Max, yeah.
Perfect. I'm just going to get a timer out real quick, just to make sure we're conscientious of your time.
Well, I got a time here.
Oh, perfect. 6:49. Wonderful.
Yeah, about 10 after we'll be done.
I appreciate that. Well, walking around, my mom's a nurse, so I've been in clinics all my life.
Oh,
And I have to say that this one is one of the best I've ever been to. I think I really like just how you guys run your business, and being that I've gone through clinics all my life, it's really cool to look at that.
RN or LPN? Mom.
My mom's an NP.
Okay.
So-
okay, nurse practitioner.
Yes.
Very good.
Yeah. Oh, she loves it. She went back to
We're
school.
actually going to be hiring 4 or 5 people for the other office. If she's not happy where she's at, in another couple of months,
Yeah.
have her get me the resume.
Oh, 100%. I'll put that down. So you guys, that's your goal for the next...
Well, one of the things we're going to be doing with our Peachtree City office is we're 15 employees there. We're looking to add about 4 or 5 more.
Okay.
And we'd like to have at least 2 nurse practitioners in each office. We've got 1 there now, so we are going to be hiring.
Nice. And are those normally sort of salary, or are they hourly?
The nurse practitioners, we hire them full time.
Okay. Wonderful. Yeah, my mom, she loves the full-time salary life, and it's
Yeah.
pretty good. So, just to be conscious of our 20 minutes, I am having an agenda for today. Just get a little bit better understanding of what your business is all about.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the day, I am going to ask for your business, but I'm going to first understand what you guys are about, give you a little definition of what ADP is all about, merge the two, and see if we can form a connection moving forward. Does that sound all right?
Sounds like a plan.
Wonderful. Do you mind if I take some notes?
Yeah.
Wonderful. Thank you. So, you guys are running a great business. I know that you've been in business for about 13 years, and you've really grown over these last 4 or 5. What do you think the main reason for that growth has been?
Well, we've taken good care of our patients,
Mm-hmm.
and we had so many patients in the Peachtree City area that we opened the other office
Mhm.
there, and they help bring other patients in. It's basically, if you do good work, your clients bring you clients, your patients bring you patients.
I mean, that's a business. I mean, that at the end of the day is how you really flourish in this
How I
market.
want to be treated if I walk in. That's how we treat people.
Wonderful. I'm glad everything's working out. So it sounds like you guys are growing. It sounds like you're doing well. Overall, walk me through the payroll process from, let's say, you punch in to clock out. Or,
My wife handles most of that. She keeps the records, she takes care of payroll, she takes care of taxes, she tracks time off, she does all the employee information that goes in.
Superwoman.
Well, it's what her job is. And,
Yeah.
it's gotten more and more cumbersome in terms of time, but that was, when we started this 13 years ago, it was the 2 of us and a couple of people, and it's just grown over the years.
So how many hours is she just delegating to those payroll, HR kind of tasks?
Oh, goodness, probably 15 hours a week, give or take.
15 hours? That's quite a lot.
Yeah, but it's her job.
Well, of course. But if you could make that more efficient somehow, would you be interested in hearing more?
Yeah, that's why we're here.
Just making sure.
Apparently you said something to her that was interesting enough that she made me sit down with you, because I don't normally sit down with salespeople.
Well, thank you for taking the time to talk to me. At the end of the day, at ADP, I'm a small business salesperson. And I work with business leaders like yourself all around the country, mostly in Georgia though, to really flourish their business in 3 key areas: people management, risk management, and money management. And that's what we're here to talk about today, and that's probably why she wanted you guys to go into that.
Good.
Wonderful. So moving forward, she does everything from payroll to HR, and I mean, that's pretty much what our business is all about. There's 3 key aspects, which I'll show you in a second, that really define ADP in a nutshell. So, and I mentioned them before, but I just wanted to show you them as they're all combined together. So moving forward, how much would you value your wife's working about 15 hours,
She makes about $1,000 a week.
$1,000 a week, okay.
About $25 an hour is what it comes out to.
Well, thank you for doing the math for me.
I know what it is.
Understandable. Now, if she could somehow get some of that time back, where she's just doing specifically payroll, how much time do you think for payroll? Do you have any kind
I
of?
said about 15 hours a week for the HR and the payroll together.
Okay, but the 25, so she's full-time.
I couldn't break it out for you.
Okay, no, perfectly fine. So 15 hours at about that. So if she could get 8 of those hours back, what would you have her do to help your business grow?
I'd send her home and be with kids.
Oh yeah, you do have a few little munchkins nowadays.
Yeah.
Because you guys have grown so quickly, I'm guessing you don't have as much time with them.
Well, that's, what's the curse? The doctor, what's the doctor's dream? To live the lifestyle of his wife and children.
I know my mom, I mean, she works in, she works out.
Yep.
At the end of the day, you have to put food on the table, but you're making good money.
Mm-hmm.
So, understandable. Thank you for that. So, she's doing about 15 hours. Let me just calculate that real quick. 15 at 26. Because you have about, do you do bi-weekly or weekly?
Do bi-weekly.
Bi-weekly, okay. 15 times 26.
Probably 15 hours of pay, per pay period.
Okay. 15. Calculator stopped working for a
What does
second.
that come out to?
We're about 390 hours per year. And just looking at that as like a 40-hour work week, you're looking at about almost 10 hours, 9.75. And just on that alone, I mean, you're paying her $1,000 of that $20 an hour, so $300 an hour, or $300 a pay period, I guess you'd say, to do something that, sorry
That's
about
mine.
that.
That's mine.
Okay, perfect. Could be automated.
Yeah,
Okay.
I guess so. I mean, she's using software.
Yeah.
She does it on the computer and such. Let me just see who that was.
Of course.
Go ahead, keep going.
Not a problem. So I did a little research before I came to see you, and you just told me a little bit more. But we have about 35 employees at your business, 2 locations. Do you guys have ever had any compliance issues?
With compliance issues.
Sort of if you don't put your taxes in on time and whatnot.
About 4 years ago, we had one problem, and it was an oversight. It hasn't happened since.
Okay. How much was that? Just
It's so long ago, I don't even remember. And
Okay.
here's the thing: what happens once every 4 or 5 years? Well, if it happens once in 13 years,
yeah.
it's going to be 13 years before it happens again. I'm not concerned about that.
Okay.
Not
Not
an
a problem. So when you're looking to make a decision, there's only 3 big things people look at to make a decision. What are yours? Are you looking for
Three.
a software that's ease of use? Are you looking for
Well,
getting time back?
I'm looking to get time back for her.
Okay.
I'm looking to save money
Mm-hmm.
and be more efficient.
I mean, that's the
I mean,
golden
if
rule.
we can save money, we can put it into the new equipment we need, and we're eventually going to look to open a 3rd location.
Nice. When are you trying to do that?
Probably end of this year, beginning of next year, based on how we do in Peachtree.
Nice. Now, that's your goal. What sort of obstacles might you face if you can't get the money to fund that new equipment or those updated
Or
products?
just delay the opening of the other office.
Okay.
It's not necessary, it just, we want to grow,
Yeah.
but we're making plenty of money doing what we're doing with the 2 locations.
Okay. Gotcha. You'll delay it. Okay. So it's not,
Wouldn't it be better just hiring a bookkeeper and accountant to do this?
so you'd think so, but if let's say an accountant costs 40 grand on the low ball per
Yeah.
year, if you're paying for $40,000 for someone just to come in and do $300
Well, that would
work-
be part of what they do, but maybe I could use them part-time.
Sure, you could. But at the end of the day, it's not always the best choice. As we've noticed in ADP, when you hire an additional person, you have additional taxes, and they don't really take on the responsibility if you do have a compliance issue, or if anything comes up where your pay stubs aren't
Yeah, I
coming in.
guess I'm the one that's liable for that.
Yeah. Do you guys do direct deposit, by the way?
Yes.
You do, okay. And payroll is weekly, just making sure, okay. And your
So bi-weekly payroll.
Bi-weekly payroll. Thank you for that one. Wonderful. So bi-weekly payroll, wonderful. Let me look. So it looks like you guys are doing well overall, and your business is flourishing, everything's good.
Yeah.
What sort of hurdles have you faced with your current software?
Well, I gotta upgrade it every year.
How much does that cost?
It's about $1,500.
15?
It just gives us all the new tax numbers and all that stuff.
Makes sense. Anything else?
You know, she's not always in the best mood, especially on payroll days.
I wouldn't doubt it. If she has to stay another 10 hours at the office over 2 days, it's probably...
And if something's wrong, it could take an extra, I mean, and she's working till 8 o'clock at night, and she comes home in a bad mood.
So if...
You're not married, are you?
Not yet. I'm going to delay that one a little bit longer, honestly.
You know, I enjoy being married, but
Yeah.
you know, when she hurts, I hurt.
Yeah. Understandable. And if she gets sick, what happens to your whole payroll process?
Well, unfortunately, she's fairly healthy, but
No,
we'd have to
unfortunately.
hire somebody.
You'd have to hire someone. Additional cost, delaying your inevitable growth again, because it sounds like you guys are just going to grow in the next 2 or 3 years. So delays.
So what's this all gonna cost?
So I'd love to get to that in a second. But do you guys run your business as 2 different tax IDs or one ID?
No, we've got one tax ID
Okay.
right now.
Some people do it as 2. I know a number of Publixes do, but I don't know about you guys. Okay. So I'd love to pretty much give you an estimate. So what we're looking for at ADP, so sorry for my notes, is what do you know about ADP beforehand?
Big company, you've been doing this stuff for years. I think you're the largest or one of the 2 largest out there.
Okay. You're really good.
Headquartered in Rochester, New York?
You are good. Yes.
Yes.
Nice job. Thank you. Wow.
In, hold on. It's not Penfield, Fairview,
Close.
it's south of Rochester, south and east. What the hell is it? What's the city? Give me the city.
Westchester.
Westchester, okay.
Yeah. Westchester is where we're founded. We've grown tremendously across the nation.
Okay.
And overall, it's been a wild ride. I mean, 1 in 6 people in the U.S. has a payroll done through.
ADP, and you guys are in the alarm business too?
Yes.
Yeah.
So we're getting into a lot of different footholds, but that's just because the customer service that we provide, we have a 97% feedback where it's just mostly positive. No one ever really turns over where we're from.
Good.
So it's a great product.
All right, so go through the numbers with me.
Sure. I got you.
I'm a bottom line guy.
Understandable. I mean, at the end of the day, it's where the money is. You want to save time, save money, and be efficient. So at 30 to 40
Well,
employees,
we've got about 35 right now.
yeah, you'll be at the 58.95 rate, which comes out to, give me a second. There is a first-time $150 processing fee, and that just pretty much tells you we're going to come in and install everything. You're going to get me to help you with all of your problems moving forward,
Right.
and you'll have 24/7 access to all of our experts.
Okay.
The solution I'm going to do some research for and recommend for you today is the ADP Run app. And pretty much, like I just said, you can access it on your phone, on your tablet, on your computer, wherever you are.
Work on an Android?
100% it does. I have an Android myself. And wherever you are, if you're home making dinner with your family, if you're doing whatever, your wife can run her payroll there. And we don't think payroll should take more than 5 minutes out of the day. 5 minutes out of the week, really.
Okay.
So we take that 15 hours and we drop it to 5 minutes. I think that's a pretty good day.
It's a fair trade-off.
And then she can start working or just living at home
So
with
it's
her
what,
kids.
$58 per employee?
No, we're going to be looking at 58.95. That's per pay period. You're about weekly, bi-weekly.
So it's about $1.50 a person.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it would be in total about 15. I'll just put it in here actually. $1,532.70 plus the 150, of course, and that would be roughly
Plus the 150 for.
the processing fee I just told you.
No, you're saying about a processing.
Oh, no, an implication fee. The thing at the top that gets you everything, so we come and install it for.
A setup fee, okay.
Yeah, exactly. Sorry. So 1682,
And
and
is that per month?
that's per year. Now I can do per month for you. Give me
No,
some.
that's
$139 a month.
$139 a month, so what I'm paying her for about 6 hours of her time.
Yes.
Okay, that's a fair savings.
100% it is. I like where your head's at. So, that price, how much are you paying for your software right now?
Costs $1,500 a year.
1,500, you said that, okay. So, it's 106, or,
$168
exactly,
more than, that's actually pretty good.
yeah. And I'd love to give you a little run through of ADP to
Sure,
tell you what
go
you really.
right ahead, go right ahead.
Do you mind if I scoot over?
No, it's good.
Perfect. Oh, I'll just take this chair. Actually, I'm gonna turn it this way. We haven't moved up to landscape mode yet, so it's a little
That's
more
okay.
difficult. So with ADP, this is your home screen. Now we're gonna just do the demo for right now, but everything's pretty much the same.
Okay.
So we look at our weekly payroll and we
Mhm.
click this. We then go back. Okay, perfect. It tells you your payroll dates, so if you do it every Friday, every Saturday, whatever the case may
Right.
be, it does that. You said you do direct deposit. If you ever feel like you don't want to, we don't have to.
Got it.
But you're able to do that. So these are all your employees.
Okay, so you take a look at the individual people, how many hours they work,
Exactly.
what their pay is, okay?
And if you want to filter it, you can, but we'll just go with that. So let's just click Sandra to give you an idea.
Okay.
So click her. Thank you. Now this gives Sandra's hourly rate.
And how many
Oh.
hours you work.
Exactly. Now, do you guys do vacation time? Paid in?
Yeah, we do.
Okay. Has that ever been an issue?
Well, yeah, a few times we had people who took more vacation than they were
No way.
entitled, and then they quit.
So
So they
what-
owed us a week, you know.
So if they quit, you
We're
just
out
lose
the
that
money, yeah,
money.
there's no
Yeah.
way we can recoup it.
I'm so sorry about that.
No.
Well, this app tracks it all, vacation time, sick hours, whatever the case may be. They can submit requests for taking their vacation time, then you get to go in the back end yourself.
You can plug it right in. So
Exactly.
you can see this guy's taking 8 hours or 18 hours or 180 hours of vacation time.
Exactly. And you can do this from your home,
Good, okay.
wherever the case may be. Now, if you feel like everything's up to date, hit
Right.
preview. Now calculate. Now this is going to calculate your payroll. It's a demo. And it tells you overall what your totals are. Your gross pay, the taxes that you're going to pay for this period, the payroll total, and the cash required for this week's payroll.
So I need $9,000 for this week's payroll, but the total payroll is $9,532.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't make sense.
See, when we do cash required, it's sort of bulked out. So you don't need as much for right now because of how it's allocated.
So when will I be paying the extra $530? Because if it's $8,700 here for the gross pay,
Yes.
and then I pay my 7.625% for the taxes,
Mm-hmm.
that's how much I should be writing checks for this week. This will go to the government,
Mm-hmm.
and then this is what goes to my people.
Correct.
So why am I only writing a check for $9,000? I don't understand.
I'll actually have to get back to you on that because normally the numbers come out pretty well.
Yeah, because this, yeah, it doesn't make sense, but all right, let's assume that this is just a demo.
Perfect.
Yeah, okay.
So hit approve,
Hit approve,
then approve payroll. And just like that, like I told you, 5 minutes, your
Good.
payroll's done.
all right,
So
that's simple.
exactly. One other thing I wanted to show you is your reports. So you're probably the type of guy that wants to look at his two
I
different.
analyze everything.
Exactly. That's what I thought. And this report will give you a 24/7 bird's eye view of your company, no matter what time you want to do it, 2 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Okay,
So we do run report, and now you have all the information for all of your employees right here, no matter what you want to look for.
taxes have been withheld. Does this keep track of what goes into their 401ks
It does.
and such?
It does.
Deductibles or
Yes.
deductions, okay.
Exactly.
All right.
All the deductibles come out, and overall, it's a great process for someone that really wants to know what their company's doing.
Love it.
Wonderful.
It's actually pretty interesting.
Thank you. Now, is there anything I haven't talked about that you would like to?
No, you covered pretty much everything.
Wonderful. Thank you. So if that's the case, I know that we wanted to look at your time. Your wife's going to be able to save a lot of time over the next few
Correct.
weeks just because of that. You're saving money because at the end of the day, you're paying her to either stay with your kids, which is invaluable amounts of time, or just overall, you're not having those discrepancies every 1 in 13 years.
True.
And finally, you're more efficient because, like you said, you always want to know what your company's doing, but you can't be in 2 or 3 locations at once.
No, you're absolutely right.
Perfect. So if you'd like to go ahead, I'd love to get your signature on this.
Well, I do have to check with my wife on this.
Okay.
And to be perfectly honest with you, there's a guy I play golf with every week
Yeah.
who works for Paychecks, and he's been dying to talk to me about this, so at the very least, I owe him a
Conversation.
conversation.
Understandable.
Can you do this? Put me down or give me a call Monday or Tuesday of next week. Ellen will be in here then, and let me talk with her about it, and then we'll be able to either bring you back in
Yeah.
or let you know.
Wonderful. I'd love to do that. Is Ellen normally?
She's normally here on Mondays and Tuesdays.
The
and
15 hours,
Wednesdays,
yeah.
but she's out today and tomorrow, so this
Sure.
week's not a good week.
Even better. All right. Was there anything that you think Paychecks can do better than we can?
I have no idea what they can do. I haven't talked with them about it.
Well, either way, we'll schedule something for, which day did you say? Next Tuesday? Okay. I'll send you an email recap of what we talked about today.
Perfect.
And overall, I can't wait to talk to you again.
Very good. Zach, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. My beginning was shaky.